Hey, morning everyone. Once again, uh, today we are going to be doing the, the book problems and examples. Yeah? Okay. So we'll start with the example of the input-output control. Yeah? So in this example, they say Branson Machining Incorporate manufactures driveway security fences and gates. It wants to develop an input-output control report for its welding work center for 5 weeks. Ne? The planned input is 220 standard hours. Okay? You start by highlighting. The planned input is 128 hours per week. Let's confirm it. You see the planned input there. 128 indeed. Ne? Sharp. Then these are the weeks on top of the actual input is close to this figure, varying from 250 and 285. Ne? Okay. The actual output. This is what you've planned here. Again, your plan and your actual input. There must be a deviation because you cannot forecast 100%. Ne? There will be deviation. Don't feel bad when there's deviation. So the bigger the deviation, the problematic your forecasting method becomes. Again, but deviation must be there. Again, because also again, you're just an engineer who predicted a certain result. So now, as you can see that under okay, then it continues to say, so this one varies. Ne? The actual input vary from 250 and 285, as you can see there. Okay. You see from 250 to 285, 250 to 285. That's a variance there. Variety meaning like there is a difference. Then output is scheduled at 320. That's a planned output, and then which is assumed capacity. A backlog exists in the work center. Ne? So we want to determine the backlog. Ne? We want to determine the backlog. So what is happening here? We say in order to find our cumulative deviation, ne? In a test, in an exam, I give you this table most of the time. So now you just need to fill up this information. So at times, I don't know why, but at times they don't want cumulative deviation in. They just want deviation. In this case, they wanted cumulation deviation. No? So I needed to be transparent with that. So now, let's do the deviation now. Input is the one we planned. You get the planned. So we're going to say 280 minus 270. How much is that? Huh? 10. Okay. 280 minus 250. 10 again. Huh? Oh, this is 30 plus 10 again. Yes. So it becomes 40. This one 0. Then 280 minus 285 becomes negative. Oh, this one becomes 0 part. We have a 40 there. Again. And then 285 minus 280 minus 285. 35, ne? And then this one is 0 and then it remains as 35 again. Can you verify this according to the textbook? If we say 70 and feeling that we might have said 80, because usually saying actual minus planned. Okay. So this one is changed. Why? Can you please verify it? Under chapter 16, chapter 16, I think. Actually, it's here. I don't need any verification. Okay, yeah. No. See, you must follow your gut. My gut said to me, actual, actual 80 minus forecasted value. You are aware of this formula? 80 minus FT, actual minus planned. We are aware of this formula. Okay. So now we need to rectify. Okay. However, this one becomes a negative directly here. Okay. And then 250 minus that becomes a 30, negative 30 again. Then it becomes negative 40 now. Again. Right. Then this one becomes 0. Then our value is negative 40, guys. Isn't it? Guys? Kulman Bell. Okay. Then 85 minus 80, you get 5 again. Minus 40 becomes negative 35. Right? Then this one maintains negative 35. 40, this one, how is it 40? Okay, for some reason they didn't do it for the last one there. 80 minus 80, they didn't do it. Okay, sharp. Then we are right. Then we move right along. 270 minus 320. Then 270 minus that, negative 50 again, and then plus, and then becomes negative 100 again. And then there we get negative 50 again, plus 100 becomes negative 150. That one, negative. Okay. Then now we want to know the cumulative change, né? Of I think it's actual input minus actual output. So now we are going to compare these two. Yes. The actuals, né? The real deviation now. So input minus output, which is 270 minus 270, we're getting 0 again. Then 250 now minus 270, we're getting negative 30. Okay, yeah, must wake up. Then 80 minus 270, or yeah, which is 10 again, negative 10 plus negative 10, which is negative 30, isn't it? Oh, negative, guys, 270 here, 270 later again. Oh, this one is bigger than that. Oh, you see now. Calculator one. 280 minus. Okay, you need to be careful of this. You see, I counted 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Then I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. So you need to be very careful as you're doing these calculations. So we are at block number 3, which is 280, and that, which is positive 10. Then the answer is negative 10. Right. Then 85 and 70, which is 5, okay? And then 5 minus that, which is negative, it remains as negative 5, okay? You see a positive 5. Why are they seeing positive 5? Why are they seeing positive 5? 85 minus 70. How much is this? Is it 15? Positive 15, eh? Okay. So this is a plus. Okay? The book has only one exercise, unfortunately. Uh, yeah, I'm not sure whether they're saying the exercises where they are. They're not mentioning them here. But the book has only one exercise for this. Okay? Let's read the solution. What does it mean? The deviations between scheduled input and actual output are shown. Actual output 70 hours is substantially less than planned. Therefore, neither the input plan nor the output plan is achieved. The backlog of work in this work center has actually increased by 5 hours. So that 5 hours means that your work has increased by 5 hours by week 6 over 27. This increases work in progress inventory, complicating the scheduled task and indicate that the need for manager action. So I'm not sure uh, where did I do this, but I believe in forecasting there is a section whereby when values are when we're looking for lateness. Is it this chapter? See, now I'm confusing the chapters that you're doing, guys. Oh yeah, it's this one. Yeah, for lateness. So we say, we would say, duration, ne? Duration of task, how long it will take you to do the job, minus the due date, ne? The due date. Then when you get a negative value, when you get a negative value, it's a negative x. It means that you are surpassing your due date, né? When you're getting a negative value. Then when you get a positive value, you are below your due date, meaning that you're still within time. Understand? So you're good. You are early by a certain number of days. So this formula is going to be very important at a later stage. Sometimes they might make it due date minus duration, but yeah, I think it's due date minus duration. Then if you get negative, that negative we do it as an absolute, but it doesn't mean good stuff. It means bad stuff, meaning that you are being delayed by that amount of days. So instead of teaching a similar module twice tends to become a problem. Okay. And then we have this Gantt chart. The Gantt charts that you're doing, guys, I'm not happy with them at this far. They are slightly different from how I understand Gantt charts. So I will skip them for now. Then I'm going to a priority rules for dispatching. Ne? So five architectural rendering jobs are awaiting to be assigned at Avanti SETI Architects. The work processing times due dates are given in the following table. The firm wants to determine the sequence of processing according to FC, which stands for first come, first serve, 2 SPT, short processing time, EDD, earliest due date, LPT, late process time rules. Job were assigned later in the order they arrived. Today is day 1 and work begins today. We have this one. The typical example, they will say assign. This is more like of assigning. Then first step, you go across looking for the smallest value. Ne? So first task, you say A, B, C. What is our smallest value horizontally here? 6. 6 minus 6. 14 minus 6. 11 minus 6. Okay. Then you repeat again the same method. For this one, what is your smallest is 8 again. 8 minus 8. 8 minus 10 minus 8. Then 11, 3. Then the smallest is 7. 0, 12, 5. Then obviously fill up the details here. Here you're saying is 5 here. Okay. Now we're gonna repeat the same system, but going how can I put it? Going vertical. Yes. So you can't touch this one. I get. So you leave it as it is. 0, 3, 0. I get. C, B, A. Then smallest you get 2 again. 0. Here 6. There 3. This one is fine. We can leave it like this. 0, 5, 2. Where there's a lack of 0, then we would do this. Okay. So now, after doing this, we will have to minus with the smallest of them all here, okay? So you see it's 2, okay? So it becomes 0, becomes 1. This one becomes 3. This one becomes 4. And 0, 0, 0, 3, 0. You should be able to do this. Every column has a 0, then you're able to subtract all of them. We clear? So this is what they did. 2, then it'll end up looking like this. Ne? Okay, so I want us to determine what the solution now. And this is when we are minimizing. They want to find, questions are usually in this manner: minimum, find minimum total cost assignment, find minimum, minimizing through assignment, something like that. They vary. So this minimum, maximum will slightly differ. You get my point? So with maximum, we look for the biggest number, we substitute with it. With minimum, we look for the smallest number. Then we repeat the same process after that. So with maximum, we just use that maximum only for once, and then after that, we go back to the minimum, look using the minimum. Are we clear?
Yes.
Yeah. So now I want to look able. Okay, with maximum, ne, we would look for the maximum number here. We would look for the maximum number on our original table here. which was going to be 14, isn't it? Then we're going to use 14 to minus from all of them before we start doing this. We'll start by minusing 14. Does that make sense? When is maximum? You'll see the question as we get there. Remember, you don't need to 100% understand me right now because that's why we are recording. Yeah. So you will have to, when you study, comprehend, or as we go along. Again, I'm not doing example, then next thing I just dump it like that. I'll go to exercises. Then please ask again when we are doing the exercises. Okay? So the first values that you took, which was 6 plus 7 plus 8. That's your optimum solution. Optimum assignment, something like that. So this is 6, 10, 9. I want to know. 6. Why about 6, 10? I'm just forgetting how they did this. 6, 10, 9. 6, 10, 9. Okay, I still have to check it carefully. We'll get back to this one when we're doing problems. We'll do this one when we do problems. It's not a problem. Let's move right along. Ladies and gentlemen, job sequencing now. Under job sequencing, we have your job sequence, which is job A, B, C, D, and E. Ne? This represents their sequence at which they are coming in with. So it is your first come in, first serve, basically when it's like this. Ne? First come, first serve. So that's your, when you're looking for your LIFO and your FC, first come in, first serve, and your last come in, last serve, something like that. So you looking at this, okay? These alphabets. So we call it LIFO, last in, first out, hey, whatever. First in, first serve, ne? Yes, and then last in, last serve, something like that, yeah. So you're using this sequence here, the number of, the symbol of jobs. Okay? So each of the 4 priority rules is examined in turn. 4 measures of effectiveness can be computed for each rule, then compared to see which rule is the best for the company. Ne? Then the first one is this one. So then here is process time, PT, which is 6, 2, 8, 3, 9. And then due date, it's DD. Yeah? I like skipping one so that I will have my flow here. DD is 8, 6, 18, 15, and 23. Okay? So now when we flow, we flow like this. Six, 8, 8 plus 8, 16 plus 3, and 19 plus 9, 28. Okay? Okay, and then lateness now. You see this one? They didn't do the formula for the lateness. Remember I said due date minus 6. How much is that? Due date minus duration, I mean. How much is that? It's 2, yeah? So, you have a due date of 8 days. You produced for 6 days. How many days you are left with? 2. Positive days again. Are you late? Therefore, if you are not late, what else can you write? You are late by 0 days. You see that? So yeah, now it's coming back. Guys, I'm teaching 2 classes, therefore I easily get confused between the 2 classes. Like already I'm thinking tomorrow, those guys at 8 o'clock, I must go prepare for them, calculation. So yeah, I don't sleep. I leave this job 24/7 now. All right, so 6, due date is 6. You've done the job for 2 days, okay? This is your production time for 2 days. Then how much is your, it's going to be 2, okay? Sorry, it's going to be 4. So it's a 0 again. See that? Then now things start to change. No, they looks like they never change. Why are they not changing? Nope, something is wrong. Okay, 6 and 8. Oh, you're using flow. Apologies, guys. We're using flow. We're using flow. Sorry. Okay, that is positive. Then 6 minus 8, negative 2. You write it as a positive. You see that? Then 18 minus 16, negative what? 18 minus 16, keep positive, okay? Of how much? Of 2. Huh? Yo, yeah. Yeah. So it's a 0. Then 15 minus 19, 4. Then 23 minus 28, okay, 5, né? Yeah. Then the total lateness, ke kae? 11. The total airflow, the total production time, 28. Again? Okay. Then you do this you use this formula now. Number 1, the average completion time, time equals to sum of total flow, né? Which is 77 over number of jobs. What is number of jobs? What is number of jobs? End value? 5. Are we in the same page with number of value of jobs? I don't want a person to ask me during a test to see what is happening. It's 5, okay? Then utilization is total, okay, utilization equals to total job work processing time, yeah? Which is 28 over sum of total flow. 28 over 77. Then average number of jobs in the system, jobs in system, which is sum of the flow 77 over, so we flip it now, which is 77 over 28. Last one, average lateness, total of late days, number of jobs. Average lateness equals to 11 over 5. Are we all correct there? There, according to this, we are correct. However, utilization can multiply by 100%. You need to know that. The utilization, it's all I call it. For your practice, you've done this for FCFS. So we have to finish them out. Move to SPT, move to what you call earliest due date, move to what is the other one? Didn't I write them down here? They didn't. Okay, but they're here. FCS, ne? SPT, ATD, long processing time. I want the one that is a little bit interesting. Oh, the one that is interesting is not is this one. It's actually CR. Come front. Where's my not SP, not do earliest due date. Earliest due date. Early, come. Volunteer will guide you. Hey, Christine. It was a chemical, right? Are you interested? Because we want to pass test 2, all of us. Again, I'm targeting at 80% pass rate for test 2. Yes, we're gonna actually, Bob, we're gonna sort them out, the due date. Understand? Yeah. So which one, an earliest due date. So which one is the earliest due date? Can you please point it? No, this is the earliest due date, 6. So you're gonna rewrite this as if it's your first, on your first row, you're gonna write this. And then second, not the job, which one. But you write them further in the column because if you want to write other columns. There is competition. Man, I have to have everything. I came with the clothing. Some partition can be one. That one is where. Yeah. Is it right, Mina? Yeah, okay.
That I feel I must sort them before I go.
Start them as you're writing them. So for instance, we start your number one is becoming B.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you write this process time, you write this due date. Then I would recommend or you leave space for what? For what is that thing? Flow. Yeah, leave space for flow. Just go directly to due date. Yeah. You set them out and then we're gonna call a lady to do the next step. Those are process times. You wrote, guys, help us, please. You wrote the due date, you must write process time. I said, very good. You must have what? Due date, June 8th. So meaning, when you write all the details, but you are sorting that inside your. Yes. So you write the entire information that's required. Yes. Which is still being. And then more it in. Get two. Yeah. Then there is 6. Guys, this guy.
Eighteen.
18. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, my guy. The lady, volunteer, come. Volunteer. Pink Jersey, please come. Okay, Ted. Behind the next, yeah, the last step. The lateness, you're gonna write it here. Chance.
Oh.
Let's let it run. Yeah. Yeah, and then we move it. Yes.
See that question again.
Ibu. Yes, please. Obviously, you would from there you're gonna do the
Yeah.
we're gonna install the software right away and solve the same problem, yeah? And see if it can solve it for us. All right, in the software, what are we doing here? Okay, the previous question key, the previous example is assignment, ne? Guys, are we seeing this? Ne? And then this one key, say the name. What are we doing there? Sequencing. Okay, we're going to use machine sequencing, one machine again. We're going to use it for one machine again. All right. The one for two, usually it's for Gantt chart. Yeah. And so for now, we use one machine to do this. And then jobs, we have how many jobs? 5 jobs again. Then it is job A, B, C, D. Yeah? Okay. Like that. Click OK. Date received, we don't have date received. We have production date and we have due date. Yeah? Do you have a screenshot there of these things? Oh, let's do this. Rather, I want this. Okay. That is 6. Oops. That is 6. Due date is 6 again. 6. Followed by 2. Due date 8. Ne? followed by, no, this has been sorted out. Oh, but it doesn't matter, it's the same thing. Okay, well, I'm reading this is 8 and what, and 18, then 3 and 15, 9 and 23. I made a mistake. I came out. Okay. I said 9 and what? 9 and 23, ne? 23. Then we went through, we did what? Earliest due date, ne? Earliest due date, solve. All right, let's start with the first one. The first one was this one. Was the one year 6, ne? The second one was the one year 8. The third one was 1 year 11. Do we have 11 there? Huh? Yeah, 18. Sorry. Is it 18? 15 is the third one. Yeah, 15. And then the fourth one is the one at 18. The fifth one, 23. Okay? Can you confirm my production times? From the top, key 6. Key 6, 2, 3, 8, 9. Yeah? Okay, which is the fine. Okay, our flow time, you see the flow time. 6, 8, it says 19, this one. Oh, they're not according to sequence, okay, which it becomes 72. That's what happened to your 68. Why are you getting 68 as getting 72? Yeah? Why are you getting why am I getting 72 here? No, remember, this is the first production time is 2. So you first one production time is 2, not 6. It's going down. Okay, let's do it again. A is 6 8, yeah? 6 and 8. Then B ki 2 6. Okay. Then 3 ki 8 18, 3 15, 9 20. Okay, so now we are correct. Now you see everything matches, and it gives you utilization, it gives you the average, it gives you the sequence. When I say the software, and look, we've captured only once. Ne? If you were to do it manually, it means you start afresh. Here we just change. Then it gives you the order, meaning which one is supposed to come first. The order similar here, B, D, A, C, E. Then we have that, and that. You see that? So whenever you study and we come up according to problems that you can't really prove, put them in the software. Yeah? Then you prove them, then you continue practicing. Are we clear? Some of the assignments that I will give you as part of trying to be in the same page as you guys and me, it's going to be in the software. So start appreciating it now. Right. Moving right along. This one, there's no gender. There's a gents. The folder you're going to find online is called POM. POM, QM. Sometimes when you look for it, you can just say QM for Windows if you want to download it by yourself, but I've already gave you this. It comes as a zip folder. Ne? Step 1. After downloading a zip folder, what is it that you must do? You extract. Do we all know how to extract? Yes. You know? You right click, you go to extract all. Click on the folder, right click, it will say name, it will say copy, it will say whatever. Then you go for the one that says extract all. You click on it until it allows to extract the files. Then after that you install it. Do not just double click on that file, then try to install it. It will be corrupt, it will never install. Yeah? Anything that is extracted, you must, that is zipped, you must extract first. Always, even for your own pictures when you send each other with your friends and stuff. Yeah? If they are zipped, you must unzip them. Sounds somehow, ne? I understand. So, the Green Cab company has a taxi waiting at each of 4 cab stands, ne? Cab stands in Everston. Ne? Eleanor's 4 customers have called the requester service. The distance in miles from the waiting taxis to the customers are given in the following table. Find the optimum assignment of taxis to customers so as it minimizes total driving distance to the customers. Yeah? So you must find that optimum solution. Yeah? So we're going to do one manually, one electronical, because on the next step they say determine the assigned jobs for the machines that will maximize the total production. Then we have minimize and maximize. Okay? We haven't done maximize theoretically, okay? But we have done minimize theoretically. So the minimize one, we're going to do it on the software, né? So to see what is happening. So side by side, you come here. If I were to request a screenshot of your work, yeah? Something that I didn't add here is a title. I want to have a title. How do I get to the title? Let me see. Because you guys think that you know sometimes. So the title is very critical for me. For me. Even if I don't get to the title, it's fine. Because title usually you start with the title. Like you guys, I don't know how to put the title once I'm done. Others, they do allow you to edit the title. This one doesn't allow me, which is not a, now there's the title. See the title. This thing's recorded. You don't need to, I don't need to stress myself. All the screenshots must have your title. So you solve, there's my title. You screen grab. How do you screen grab? There's a snip there. You see that? The snip. You click on it. Okay, it doesn't want. Leave it. You go to the one on the computer. Start menu first. Type snip. You don't need to follow now. This is being recorded. Obviously, you don't have your PC with you. You will do it at home. You snip like this. Then, where do you take the snip? Maybe you want to go to, whenever, I prefer Excel. I'll tell you why. Then you put that under Excel. You paste and you can move it around. You guys were claiming that in Excel you can't write. And this is how we write on Excel, guys. If you're not happy with this, you can extend and merge and do this. So, in case your wording is too much, don't worry, just do what I say when. You see, it becomes like this again. This is a problem that you guys are facing again. Like this again. So you don't know how to merge. We do this. We wrap the text under wrap text. Ne? This is recorded, by the way. And if it's still not visible, you expand. If it's still not visible, leave it like that. I'll make that plan. Then, next step, we print most of the scripts. You're gonna go to view, review, view, yeah. Then page layout. Then it's gonna appear like this. Because we know that Nick prints out everything, then you minimize your work so that it can fit in one page, not in multiple pages. I don't know what have I done, but it's fine. Then you come here, you write your name again. Nicholas. 20114462. Then you can maybe take it back to that format, normal. Then now it's gonna show you where your work ends or where your work starts and stuff like that. Like that. Like that. And save this file, submit. If it happens that even next semester I want something on Excel, if it happens, your lab might not want you to do this, but I know that I will want you to do this through my small assignments that I'm going to be giving you. And the assignments, one of them is going to be marked. One of them is going to be part of our semester mark. I won't tell you which one. Everything that you have submitted thus far, one of them is going to be marked. So take it serious. When I say submit something, I mean business. Submit something. Right. So, oh, this is a nice data. And the Gantt chart here on. Okay. We're doing assignment. We are minimizing in this assignment. Our customer 1, 2, 3, 4. and 4. So it's 4, 4 here. Like this, right? You can rename by just going directly here. Something is happening. Something is happening. A, like this. A, B, C, D, like that. This other one doesn't matter. Then 7, 3, 4, 8, 5, 4, 6, 5, 6, 7, 9, 6, 8, 6, 7, 4. No, 8, 8, 6, 7, and 4. Once you've finished putting the data, like this, then you are ready to do the thing. All the exercises with PX on them can be done on the software. Every exercise. I mean, even aggregated planning. Struggling with. So for your revision, for your exams, you better use it to find your answers in the book. Because it can solve better than you can. Are we clear? So this one goes straight to there. This one goes straight to the point. It will tell you that we need to assign at C, at B, at A, at this one, at D. So this is how you assign. And then C, B, A, D. Then you take those original values, then you sum them up. Understand? So it just goes straight to the answer. Right. But now we are not there. We are doing this following exercise of maximizing the total production for the machine. Which is the highest value here? What is the highest value here? Stop. A, B, C, and D. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, it's 11. Ne? 11 minus 11, 0. 11 minus 11 here, 0. Then 11 minus 7, 4. 11 minus 10, 1. 11 minus 9, 3. 3. 6. 11 minus 3. 11 minus 8. 9 ke 2. Guys, you cannot keep quiet when I'm making mistakes. 11 minus 9, guys. Then 11 minus 8 ke 3. 11 minus ke 4. 11 minus 9. 11 minus 5, 6. Ne? 11 minus 10 ke 1. 11 minus 6 ke 5. Ke 5. Ke 3. Then we have our first system now. We are moving right along. And here is what is the disclaimer. Some assignment problems entails maximizing profit, effectiveness, or payoff on an assignment of people to tasks, of jobs to machine. An equivalent minimization problem can be obtained by converting every number in the table opportunity loss. The convert To convert a maximizing problem to equivalent minimization problem, we create a minimizing table by subtracting every number in the original payoff table from the largest single number in the table. We then proceed to step 1 of the 4-step assignment method. Minimizing opportunity loss produces the same assignment solution as the original maximization problem. Okay, so they're saying that also, this is the part I missed. Even when you're dealing to people, when you're dealing with people, you also use the maximization method, né? Because you can't really minimize people no matter what. You can only get effectiveness through people, né? So, which is something that confused, because there was an example that dealt with people in the book. So now I think I might understand where this is coming from. Okay. Although they mention also jobs to machines, people to task, jobs to machines. So now, job A, B, C, and D. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what is the smallest value horizontally on line A? Right. 0, 2, 1, 3. See that? Then here also 0, 1, 3, 4. This one we skip it. 0, 6, 2, 5. We skip this one also. 2, 0, 6, 3. Then we're going vertically, the ones that doesn't have any zeros within them. Job 1, 2, 3, 4. A, B, C, and D. This one we leave it as it is again. 2, 1, 1, 6, 0. This one we crush. What is the smallest here? The 2 again. 0, 1 again. And then 0, 4. 0, 4, 5, and 3. All rows have a 0. Again. Becomes like that. Then our optimum solution I don't think we can use A. We can't use the first one. I'm just not following it. I've done this. I practiced this thing long time ago. I think last week Friday, so I might have forgotten the step that I must conduct here. But if you were to do this on a software, I want you to find the optimum solution for me through the software. Again, you must find the optimal solution because it's going to provide you. Not just that I don't want a thumbs up because of maximize and minimize, they're slightly different. So if I were to apply my mind right now, it will be there go D, ne? Which is 1. Also go A, which is going to be 1 again. So D plus A plus, I prefer also writing the numbers because they wanted to the total. You see that? So they want the optimum solution. So here you would say subtract, yeah, the name here. You say subtract with a big number, with the biggest number. Subtract from largest number, or using the largest number, and then subtract horizontally, horizontal, then subtract vertically. Understand? Then on line number 3 we have A has already been taken. We have C, if not mistaken. Then the last one, the smallest is A again. No, we can't have A again. We don't repeat. The last one, C, and then the last one is B, of course, I think. Yeah. So it's going to be 1 plus 1, and then plus 2 plus 11 equals 2. The optimum solution, guys, we can find it on the thing, because I'm not sure if even my answers are showing it. They might have used the customer method. All right. This is a maximized problem. It's supposed to be class exercise, but we don't have time. So it's going to convert to be a homework. That homework you enter with by the door. (15.4). And then under 15 point this, so here basically what they've done, they were looking for, they wanted us to do the minimizing cost, ne? They want to get the total cost. So because of their minimizing, we'll look for the smallest on every graph here, or every row, which we have here, 0.1, 0.04, 0.3, then you totally sum them up. If you get something like this, you just quickly sum them up and then you get your value. You don't need to do the thing. So this answer was straightforward. This one was kind of undoable. I didn't understand, but I know now with the software it will be much easier. Here, use the software. This one is handwritten. Then here you use the software. Skip this one, you practice at your own time. Okay, so we had then minimize software, then maximize software. Yeah, so now here's the maximize software here, which is problem 9, maximum software. Yes, so Assignment, this one also. Software. This one, prize giveaway. Practice it if you want to, ignore it if you want to, up to you. This one, 5.8. And yeah, 5.9 software. Then we do this. So now there we have the input owns an automated machine shop, makes precision auto parts. He just compiled an input-output report for grinding work center. Complete this report and analyze the results. So obviously we start by actual minus planned. How much is it? 5. This is a deviation. Fortunate, we're not doing the accumulative yet. And then that minus that. No, it's 5 again. We're not doing the deviation. We're not doing the accumulation. Then 85 minus 10, minus 100, negative. And then that minus 15. Okay, then deviation again, 85 minus, that's negative 5 again. 85 minus negative 5, 80 minus negative 10, 10 minus 90, negative 10 again. Then this one we have a 30 on hand. So 85 minus 85. Now we're doing input and output is 0 plus 30. So this is how it looks like. So this one, that's the one that for accumulative. Then now we said input 85 minus 85, 0 again. Then it becomes 30. 80, which is output. So we say input 85 minus 80 is 5, so it becomes 35 here. Then the last one, 85 minus that becomes 5 and then becomes 40. Then they expect us to write the totals here. 85, already 35 kilos. No, this one only accumulates. Only this one. Only this part. I still don't understand why they wanted us to accumulate only here, but only that one accumulates. Because I think we had the 30 already on the backlog, so it helps us to add. Then you do the total sums. No, I understand. This one also to me, remember, also to me, it's not make sure, but it is what it is. This is what the book offered me. And at this moment, I'm unable to explore these questions beyond my own capacity, and I limit. Okay, this one, it's a very interesting one. Yakala, but it's recorded. This is the last one for the day. Because the learn, guys, only these steps. This one you might not be able to figure it by yourself. That's why I have to do it. This one, because of it as a start date, it tends to be a little bit problematic, but I can assure you that the software does it with like this. Yeah. So, but let's do the exercise now. Okay, 8. We have job, duration, due date, lateness. We've added, and then we had flow. We added start and end date. You see that? We've added start and end date. Those are only new stuff that we've added. Yes, start and end date. Then 8 plus 16. Hurry, fucking calculating, guys. Hurry up. 24 plus 40 plus 5 plus 3. All right. Start date now is they are giving you 275. 275. You see that? Then to get this start date, you take 275, you add the duration. Yeah? 275 plus 8, 280, 283. This one cannot end the same day as, again, you see this one is an end date. It cannot end on that same day. It must end a day before. Therefore, this one becomes 282. Understand? Then, look, we found from here. This is 283. It cannot be the end date here. Understand? So we need to take 1 here. It's 1 minus 10. Yes, then come to 82. That's why, because that's why I get it. This one I needed to do it. Because if we're recording, don't mind your fatigue. Like, yeah. As long as I still have energy when I'm recording, when you watch it, you will be able to have the same energy. Guys, please watch my recordings. Ne? And all of you subscribe. Guys, it's a YouTube channel. While watching, you watch CMTV and Techno Boy, and you subscribe every time. You even become members on their platforms. You don't become even a member to me. Me, I just want subscription. I get on the membership is you being here. I get, so I get paid through that. So I want another channel to keep the channel bigger, guys. All right. Then now 283 plus 16. I think it's 299. 299. Calculator, guys. Then here 298, right? Then 299 plus, I think 5, ne? 304, 303. And then 304 plus, it becomes 307. 307, 306. Then 307, 305, 304 plus 5 becomes 309. Then this one 308. Then that one you need to write it here. 309 plus it becomes 312, something like that. Then that becomes 311 because you can't do without that one there. Ne? Then now you do the due dates. The end date 313 minus 282. The answer is positive again. So it's a 0. 312 minus 298, 0. 325 minus 303, 0. 314 minus 308, 0. Why are they all zeros? Something's not make sure. Remember that when you have time before your due date, you become zero. But I don't understand why there's no way they can become zeros. Let's go back a little bit. Uh, guys, calculator. Borrow me a calculator. 283 plus 16 is 299. Okay, 299 plus 40 is 239. You see, guys, and that time you're writing notes and yet you don't tell me the right answers. Three, 9. Can you hear what, guys? Here. All right. 3, 299, 298. 339, 338 plus 5. 344, 343 plus 3. 347, it gives you 346. You see that? Then now we have better information. From here, you're getting negative. Okay? 325 minus 338. 325 minus 338 becomes 13. 13. 314 minus 314 minus 343 becomes 29. Then 314 again. I don't believe it's 314 twice. Okay, yeah, it is 314 minus 346. 314 minus 346 becomes 32. 32. Then you sum them up. 32 plus 29 plus 13 becomes 74. You need to find the flow, you need to find the duration. Duration is that. Then with this data, obviously they will want us to compare which one is the best, okay? Okay. The next time we meet, I'll do for CR there. But for now, hold on. Hey, these people, I need to verify my answer. Let me go to my memo once. I want to verify my answer. I need to stop recording.